So as
pretty much we're gonna find out if he's a bad guy or not.
That's up to you guys. So as you guys are standing in Commander Buzzkirk's office, you sort of flicker in, almost like in the moment's notice, and he's like, I was expecting your return any time now. How did things go?
Who wants to be the speaker? Or do I get the honor of it?
You're the captain.
Saying we found the rock.
Oh, that would have been way before Liz. This is continuing off of the main
Was it
storyline.
his brother we met?
You never met his brother. Garrett has his brother's original Planeswalker's amulet.
So who did we run into? What was his name again?
Aquarius, who was his brother. He's the one that you've heard stories and tell about the whole time. Didn't know where he was. And he might have had something to do with the miniverse. He had some sort of involvement in that. You remember that coming about.
And I originally suspected at one point, like, oh, what if Aquarius becomes the Lich?
Yeah, you thought he could have... He seemed to be working alongside the individual who was becoming a Lich.
Well, do you guys think... Oh wait, I can't speak to you guys. We don't have that. Do we have that thing going from last session?
Psychic Whisper?
No, not from last session, no.
As I got an idea of what to say, I wanted to make sure it's right to say, not in front of his face.
Plus, I think I do recall that the Aura, I think she did have some diet.
Oh yeah, she heard our fucking conversations, so it doesn't even matter. That's right, she did. The last time we did that.
And you peek around, she is standing in the corner of the room behind you all, at this point, near the door.
Great.
With her arms crossed, kind of just eyes closed, listening to your conversation.
Alright, I'm just gonna say it then. We ran into Aquarius.
He immediately, sits up, and he sits pretty high in his chair. He normally has a pretty goofy manner on him, and he immediately sits up and is like, that is very interesting indeed. What can you tell me about his return?
Says you're an asshole.
Well, there's plenty of people that probably share that sentiment.
That's about it. What else should I say?
You'd say that, there's it seems that his thought process is that he misses his brother, and that died in the nine hells.
That wasn't my best call in that situation. But he was one of the most capable people that we had at the time, and one of the people that I felt was capable of stopping the impending war between the Abyss and the Nine Hells.
Do I believe?
Give me an insight check.
I'm gonna use the nat.
Okay.
Which should be a D8.
Okay.
Well, Lewis, pick some different colors.
This color served me well. I gotta let it cook. It's the first roll.
You get the sense that he seems like, he's telling the truth. He felt like he was pretty capable, and he might have had his hands tied behind his back. That was the only option he had at that moment, was to try to deploy him there to stop it. And to be fair, you guys haven't heard anything about demons or the Nine Hells. So maybe it worked in the interim. Like his sacrifice wasn't in vain,
Oh, Aquarius ain't happy with you.
Aquarius is not happy at the world. If I am the one to bear his anger, I am very capable of doing so. I would just count yourselves lucky that you didn't get mixed up in whatever he's capable of.
What did we do when he was there? I don't fully remember.
You approached him and you gave him a little bit of like talking to, like you were like, "Oh, we could take this guy out," and then he snapped his fingers and made it the moon that if you drop to 0 HP, you die. And then you guys were like, "Oh, we're not gonna fight him," because you guys were already at like 2 or 3 HP.
Yes, that's right.
He goes, "We can do this, but you're gonna suffer."
And then he just left, and then he just disappeared.
Yeah, he
He
seemingly
let him get away.
plane shifted with a sense of urgency as those ships they came rolling in. Almost like he knew what those ships were.
So, do you think this Aquarius will be any trouble for us? Because I don't feel it's going to be the last time we see him.
Well, what was it that he did for us, or at least while he was there? Did you complete the ritual, or was that his doing?
That was his doing. He's the one who changed the moon.
So he's becoming fairly powerful. Probably more so than most of us here. Who knows what his vendetta might bring, whether it's a storm against us or storm against the world. He tries to think for a moment. I don't know the quickest way for him to get power. I'm assuming would have to deal with Chronomancy. But I'm not an expert in that field of magic. But there is someone that is here in the Spelljammer Hall.
And who's that?
You've probably talked to him plenty of times yourself. His name is Najera.
I don't remember. So, do you think Aquarius is going to do something? Why is he on this revenge? Is it because of you?
Well, he's already had it out for the world. Mainly against the Moonweaver. If I remember his anger that he has pooled within after his tribe was destroyed originally by the Moonweavers by the Moonweaver's absence. Maybe we are just a small bump in the road. A hurdle for him to take out before getting to the Moonweaver.
So I got a question for you then. Will you ever send us to the 9 hells where we can never return?
Oh, you can come back from the 9 hells.
Why couldn't the other guy can't? Or couldn't?
That is a good question. Give me a persuasion check.
Hold on.
That is a great question, by the way.
Let's go!
Wow. Natural 20 with an 8.
Captain Kenway's got that wrist.
I think in this moment, too, you would probably see Commander Buzzkirk go from being his stoicness. He kind of slumps back for a minute. That was my decision. And he did what he needed to do. He put a stop to the fight that was going on down there. And he made a promise that he would. And he didn't want to come back until it was done. So I didn't let him. and he fulfilled that pact. Like the brave adventurer for the guild that he was, and that we all know him as.
You might need to convince Aquarius of that before he rains hell on this whole miniverse.
If he ever does come here, I will be sure to give him a part of my information and tell him what I know.
That one, you think he'll believe it?
That's the next question. That dude transformed a moon.
Aquarius is a very powerful individual. He
The
will do
question
as he
is,
sees fit.
Are we more powerful than him?
No.
Yeah, right now, I don't think we can take him or anyone of that caliber on right now. We need to get stronger.
But you know who will be as powerful as him? The good old Commander Buzzkill himself. Why don't you get out there and stop him?
I wish that was the case, but tis an old man. I'm not quite as spry as I used to be, and my capabilities are not in the magical sense. I don't know if I would be able to hold a candle against him. And to be fair, I don't know if anyone within the guild could hold a candle against him.
So why aren't you that strong?
Why am I not that strong?
You're the commander.
The time is beyond me, and I am here now as the lead of the troops.
I see you're the wise one. Am I right to say that?
I'm the one that has the responsibility for if not everybody comes home, you can point it at me.
Then who do you point to?
Myself.
There's no one above you.
I point to myself for every mistake I've made, and every mistake I will make.
I get that, but you don't have a boss, you don't have anyone you report to?
No, I do not need one.
Is he lying?
Give me an insight check. He seems to be telling the truth.
Okay. So just out of character question, that poll you made earlier, what won? Was it the piss him off or be on his good side?
I think you guys originally broke it even, but I feel like your motivations are leaning towards the other one now.
So being on his side?
Yeah, I think you guys are kind of aligning with him.
That or I feel like we just want, at least for me, out of character. It's like I kind of want more information.
Yeah, I mean that's also it's appropriate.
Well, I guess we go see this other guy. I forget his name already.
Najura.
Najora, yes. And I suggest we go see him about our next steps. Unless you guys have another suggestion or plan or idea.
Yeah, plus it wouldn't be wise to, just do something right now. We have this money, need more resources. So, just a good time to go to the shops and see Najura and anyone else we need to see.
Oh, my shotgun should be done.
That's right. We gotta pick up the weapon. Najura, they gotta say hello.
Alright, well, Commander Buzzkill, I'll see your ass later.
I look forward to our next interesting conversation.
Yeah, sounds good idea to hit the shop.
You know what I think to myself? he ever wants to kill one of us first, I'm gonna be his first target.
No.
What's up, Richards? So you guys are going down to the shop. So you guys go down to the shop, and as you guys sort of come in, Najura is currently, I think he'd just be sipping on some tea at this point. It's probably a little bit later in the evening. He's had a very busy day. You'd probably see Nemarius isn't even there anymore. He's probably already out drinking for the evening or something along those lines. And Najura sees you come in. He's like, "What's up, bitches? Isn't it a little late for you?"
Oh, we came to pick up our goods.
"Well, I think they're behind the counter." And he walks over and pulls out a shiny shotgun for you.
It's now enchanted.
Mm-hmm. +1 enchantment.
Didn't I have something too?
You had one thing. You were getting enchanted as well. I think it was the revolver, but you got another revolver, so you canceled it.
Yeah.
Yep, I think that's what it was.
Right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yep. So he looks at you all. "What can I do for you?" "Is that it? Oh, that's all you need?"
Yeah, that's all. Well, actually, we do have a question for you. And I don't know why my mind is going blank tonight. What was the question we're going to ask him?
"I might have an answer for you, bitch." No, no.
What was the question we want to ask him? My mind's going blank.
Ask him more about what was it, Chronomancy?
Ah, Chronorgy. Interesting. What kind of questions you had about that? That is my specialty.
Lewis, or sorry, Garrett, all you.
Tell us more about this chronology, and it seems like there may be other experienced people on and on the world.
What do you want to know about it? It's just the study of time magic.
Say you're facing someone that uses that. What would say is the best way to counter if you're in danger?
Abjuration magic. Evocation magic. Stab it before it does it. Counteract it with chronorgy.
So you gotta go surprise on them.
Surprise them. Ah, yes, that works. If you stab them real good before they can cast a spell, I'm pretty sure they're dead.
That's easier said than done sometimes.
It sounds like you're dealing with a real timey-wimey bastard.
Hard to say, but just wanna learn more, because it feels like we hit the wall. We need to get stronger.
Well, I can tell you there's one place in this world that is the master of chronology. If you're looking for more information, I'm sure that place might have what you want.
Where's that?
It'd be Mechanus, the plane of law and machine.
Interesting.
There's something else that's brought you here tonight, too. If it wasn't just about information of chronology.
You ever hear this guy named Aquarius?
I mean, I've seen him around before, a long time ago.
We ran into him, and he's not such a nice guy anymore.
Where did you run into him at?
Plane we were just on.
Oh, just a plane of existence?
That's it. I don't know why I'm going playing on everything. Yes. He's becoming very powerful. Do you have any reason or understanding on why he may be so angry with the world?
I don't know, did you pee in his Cheerios? You never pee in someone's Cheerios.
Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah, he's not quite sure.
You know who probably knows? Django. We should go find him and kill him.
Yeah, Django did have some issues.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get to Mechanus?
Oh yeah, Senajiro, do you know anything about the Nine Hells?
We'll do one at a time real quick. Here, Garrett. He will tell you. If you want to get to Mechanus, just go straight west from here. You'll find the portal. It's a big cog.
Oh wow, it's that close by?
Close is a relative term. We're talking it's probably 75 million miles away, but it's straight west. About the Nine Hells. Not too familiar with the Nine Hells.
Do you know someone who is familiar with the Nine Hells?
Maybe Nemarius. I mean, he is a tiefling, but can't think of anyone else off the top of my head. Maybe somebody from the Nine Hells.
Oh, that's helpful.
He's an old smartass man. That's his thing.
Didn't
Don't say.
didn't also Benji sneak into the Nine Hells?
Benji did sneak into the Abyss.
Are we under level for the Nine Hells?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
I would say, why don't we just go there? All die. Well, should we go to this other planet first that we actually won't die to? Everyone's okay with that?
Yep.
Garrett, Edgar, you're good with that?
Yeah, before that, I think we should make sure we're stocked up and ready for a trip.
I got, if you guys want anything, go get in, because I got everything I need. I got a lot of band. That's all I need. So I am going to go to the ship, and I will be waiting there for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, just in case I'm checking my ammo count here. Yeah, I guess we can, I guess it would be helpful to see, potentially, go see Benji because maybe he has been to Nine Hells before and he knows something.
That's if Benji is still in the area too.
Yeah, because I guess he comes and goes a lot.
Traveling merchant. That's funny.
That's the one place. None of us have a sending stone, right?
Not currently, nope.
Another one place I definitely would wanna go is the tattoo shop.
Okay. Shop. Tattoo.
While you guys are doing that, I would be.
Alright, so I'm definitely going into feels good ink.
Level are you guys 7? You guys also have access to the 4th level spell rot tattoos.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
Except the price is a little bit higher than what is currently displayed. How can I update the shop? There we go. I'll probably start to update some more of the stuff in the shops as we go forward too, because you guys are starting to get a little bit higher level. But you see Ace, he's like, yeah, what are you trying to buy?
Yeah.
The classic character. Yeah, that is pretty much exactly what I imagined.
He's like, we're gonna get you a tattoo.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I've used both of my tattoos. So that'd be 1/3 level. First level. And okay, so I will go ahead and buy those.
What?
That will be first level cure wounds and haste.
Okay. You do have another haste tattoo in your inventory already, so.
Yeah, I used both of those. I used the last session. I used both haste and cure wounds. So
Oh, gotcha.
yeah. So let me adjust that inventory so that'll be correct.
Haste. Cure. Boom.
All right. And haste. Cure wounds.
As soon as he finishes tattooing you up, by the way, Cordell, he's like, those look frickin' sweet.
Of course they look sweet. You're the one who did them.
Oh, you're too kind.
Alrighty.
So your name being Ace is it just for show? You're really an ace?
My name's Ace. I'm the ace. You know what? You get a tattoo, you become the ace.
Good. Right, I'm feeling I'm gonna definitely because I still have one of my Ruin 5 tattoo that I haven't used, but I have 2 open slots at the moment. So I think I'll definitely take another healing word. I'm just trying to see what level I'll take it in.
Healing word, you all are getting injured all the time, aren't you?
Maybe.
I think you'd probably lean down to Garrett too, because he's pretty tall. He's pushing like 6.5, 7 feet. And he's like, he's gonna bend over to Gary. He's like, "Do you know the Powerpuff Boys?"
I don't know, but it feels like familiar, but I've never known them at the same time.
Good.
Yep, it's like that. So I think I'll get it at some. Let's get him at level 3.
Okay.
Good heal.
3d4 healing word.
And I'm gonna get a. I think I'll just get another false life. And I'll get him at the 2nd level.
All right.
Wow.
It's like you guys got money or something. That's crazy.
What? We got paid for a change? Say it ain't so.
Wow, you guys are big spenders. I like it. You'll have to come back at some point.
You know it, Ace.
Those are good.
Well, rock on, dudes, and little dude, and other dudes that aren't getting tattoos.
Yeah.
So, you guys finish up your tattoos and your shopping. And you guys feel free to take peeks at some of the other shops. And if you want to buy something, we can say you kind of did that on the way to your next destination as you all rest for the evening and start to prepare for your travel over towards Mechanus. Jerry's like, "Oh, we're gonna be going on another adventure?" He gets the Jerry cold shoulder. He's like, "I'm ready." But so you guys get your rest for the evening, wake up in the morning, and start setting sail. I want Cordell to go ahead and give me a perception check to try to help dodge some of the astral sea and wild space encounters on the way out there.
Perception.
Okay, good.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Stone of Halfling Luck.
Halfling luck. Stone of halfling luck. Let's try that again.
Boom.
Better.
There we
Okay.
go. Much better.
Go ahead
Much
and
better.
roll one more for wild space at this point.
Perception for
Yep.
wild space.
Yep. Okay. Better.
Yes.
Just for shigs.
Roll one more time to see what you encounter.
What in the are those? You know it's good if I don't even understand what this is. Oh. You wouldn't notice them. You kind of like, it doesn't trigger your vision or anything as you guys are sailing at Mach a billion. But there was something you flew by. You probably ran one over and you're like, what the heck is this thing? and you like pulled off the front of the boat, and you just like nailed a plant creature, and it just has been splattered into just nothing but goo at this point. It was like a plant, like the tendril of a plant that had an eyeball on the end of it. But you guys travel for... It takes most of the day for you guys to get over here at this point. And you see a large series of gears floating in space. And they're all kind of interlocked. You'd see one big flat platform that you can stand on. And then there is 3 other vertical gears that are attached to the center one. So as the middle one that you can stand on turns, it clicks the other 3 in a direction. And you see in the middle of this gear, there is an archway of 3 circles, like 3 rings, and they seem all out of sync with each other.
Well, I think it's time for us to gear up for adventure.
So you have this middle archway in the center of the main gear, and the archway has 3 rings around it, and they're all kind of orbiting it at different rates. And then the big gear that you're standing on, as it turns, it clicks 3 other gears. What would you like to do, Edward?
I just got back.
Oh, okay.
I was at the ship.
Okay. You guys are at the portal to Mechanus.
Oh. Okay. Oh, did we leave on the ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems like you guys have a puzzle in front of you.
Okay.
Moving or is it not stopped or?
One more time, Liz.
So are the gears moving or are they just like stopped?
So all 3 of the gears, the vertical ones that are attached to the one you're standing on, those are turning. And the one you're standing on is spinning too, which is causing the other 3 to turn. And as these ones are turning, the 3 vertical ones, you see the rings in the middle around the portal are spinning too.
So are we trying to solve to open a door?
The portal. You'd presume this is probably where it's at.
And now where's this portal leading us to?
A different plane of existence, presumably.
And there's 3 gears?
Yeah. So you're standing on... just trying to show... You're standing on a flat gear like this.
Okay.
Except in the middle of it is a portal, like an archway.
Okay.
The archway has 3 rings that are spinning around it that are not synced up. The main gear that you're standing on, the flat one, is connected to 3 other gears, one on each side of it, the back and then the left and the right. And as the one you're standing on turns and clicks, it turns the other 3.
So now maybe do we need to give more weight for it to spin faster? Is it not spinning fast enough to be in cycle?
Give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence. Oh, +2. Ooh. Could I do a lucky on it?
You can if you'd like. Yeah. Roll luck. Roll another d20.
Just a D20 or one with intelligence on it?
I'll add the 2.
That's it.
Better.
Ah, for fuck's
Better.
sake.
You're looking at all of 3 of the gears that are on the outside. They are different. Like, they're all similar sizes.
Mhm.
But some of them, they're not exactly 1-to-1. So they're very close to being equal, but you can definitely tell that they are not the same.
That means either one of those smaller ones or the slightly bigger one needs to go faster, or the other slower, to get them all to the same speed.
And you see for a couple of times as you're looking in the middle, where the rings are going around the portal, they do overlap on occasion, but not for a very long time. It's like pretty brief. When they spin and flip, they overlap altogether.
Maybe they need to overlap more. Is anyone an intelligent wizard here?
I'm thinking maybe all the gears need to be moving at the same time as opposed to like overlapping.
How do we get these
They
here?
need to be synchronized and moving.
Do we see anything in the distance that where we could adjust the speed of these gears?
You're not seeing anything. It seems like the one that you're standing on, the main platform one, is the main control, and that one seems to be automatically moving on its own.
And if we get off of it, does the gears just stop in general?
No. Because it would have been turning as you guys are flying over here. You would have seen.
There has to be some sort of control panel.
Okay, and this is a good representation of exactly where we're at.
It's kind of what it looks like. It's a circular gear. It's a flat gear. There's nothing on top of it currently apart from it's a very metallic, steampunky kind of archway with the ring going around it. This was just the best representation I had at the time.
There's no levers or nothing?
Nope.
Now, how far away is our ship?
You guys just hop off of it, so I mean, you can board it again easily.
Alright. I want all of us to go back onto the ship. And I want to see if we get onto the ship, as our ship is floating, does the gears slow down or spin up?
Okay. You'd probably notice as you get on the ship, it seems to be at the same rate.
Okay, so us being on it makes no difference.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
That's all I want to know. Is there anything under the gear that we can fly the ship under it to see?
You fly under, and no, there is nothing. Open air and space.
It's another thing I'm thinking. What if we stop the gears?
If the gears are as big as I think they are, it's going to take a lot to stop it.
You never know until you try.
That's true. What can we use to stop it there, Garrett? Any suggestions? Like a big log of wood?
Which the gears, they are pretty large. Like, we're talking maybe 20 feet, maybe a little bit bigger, 20, 30 feet tall.
We can put Edgar in the middle, he'll stop it. That's horrible. Thanks.
That's a good question. What can we use to stop it?
Just so you know, for D&D lore, magical items cannot be broken by non-magical means.
So it has to be magical.
No, I'm just saying, even if you put a magical stick in the way,
Oh.
if it's not a magical thing, it won't break.
Like a sword or a gun. I do have a sword that I don't use. That's
Is it magical?
It is not magical, I don't believe. I believe it's just a basic short sword. Can I try that?
You have a basic short sword?
Yeah.
Okay. You stick the short sword in there, and the gear goes and snaps it.
Alright, so I don't have a short sword.
You now have a partial short sword. You have a jagged dagger. You have a...
How about seeing if your gun fits into the hole?
What? But it's enchanted!
It's magical and won't break.
Yep. That's what Pat was saying.
My gun fucking breaks. Someone else me a new gun. I'll put my revolver in there.
Okay. As you wedge it in the gear, it stops.
What the fuck?
And you watch as one of the rings in the middle, above the portal, stops moving.
Alright. So I guess we could do the same thing for the other two.
Now,
okay.
one thing to think about. Alright? One thing to think about.
Mhm.
We put something magical there, that portal may open. But if we want to take our magical item back, that portal will close. So think about what you're going to put there.
Mm.
I have a soul trap vicious dagger, Pat. Is that magical?
That is indeed magical.
Alright. I am going to... Can I switch my gun out for that?
Yep. As soon as you pull it out, it continues for a moment, and then you replace it with the new weapon. And it holds again. So you have... One of them is currently stopped. The other two are still ticking in a sort of very orbital fashion around the archway.
Anyone else have any magical items?
Nope.
Do have a
Not that I can think of.
do have my revolver and a dagger, but I don't know if I need them for later.
I got my pistol and my shotgun. I'm not giving those up. I gave up one of my items. Do the same.
Actually, I do have something that we can use to stop it. I've got a +1 battle axe that's in my inventory. I will sacrifice that.
That is indeed magical. So, I'm assuming you are going to wait until the ring lines up with the other one, and then you shove it in to
Yes.
stop the gear. So as you do that, you kind of wait and you time it. You try it one time, and you probably are focusing on the wrong ring, and you stop it, and you're like, oh, damn, that's not the one I was looking at. And then you pull it out, and then you start looking at the other one, and then you get it on the second try. And you have two of the rings lined up.
Okay.
I do have this. I just want to check. I do have this ornament of Orcus that I got a while back. Do we confirm what was magical or not?
It was not magical. It was a innate kind of just like a ornament or a effigy, kind of just a fake religious symbol for it. It wasn't the real thing.
And Remind me again. Did my dagger +1 do anything? A specific special or just +1 dagger?
Just a magical dagger.
If no one else has anything better to put here, then I think I'm just gonna put the dagger in.
Okay. So you wait for the ring to do it, and you put the dagger in, and you time it nice enough, and they all line up. And as that happens, you see where the archway is, where the portal is, an eyeball opens up underneath it, and then you see a portal light with like a yellowish gold shimmer. And on the other side, you see a city of gears and cogs.
Before we go through this, I want to take out my dagger, and I want to see if that gate shuts.
As you pull out your dagger, you notice only the one starts spinning. The one ring starts spinning. And it does close the portal, but only because the one is spinning and the other two are stationary. So you could certainly attempt all three of you pulling it at the same time and just see if they're in motion at the same time, once they're lined up.
I understand. I see. I see where you're going with this one.
So
Maybe we can time it right and pull all of them at the same time and see if that'll keep the portal open.
Yeah, my only fear is if something happens and someone sees, oh, some genius has had the smart idea and we can't get back out.
you guys have your planeswalker amulets.
Yeah, but our ship will be here.
We can come back for the ship, if it's still there.
That's the thing.
Good.
Hold on.
We have
Before we
Jerry.
go in, Jerry, protect the ship.
Jerry, protect the ship! He pulls out his hammer.
Jer- Yeah, between Jerry and the 4 kobolds, what could go wrong?
Eeny, meeny, miny, and Mo got this! And then Mo goes, no, meeny, miny, and Mo got this. Not Eeny. Screw Eeny. He ate portions of lunch.
Eeny, meeny, miny, Mo, and Jerry.
the Fantastical Five.
Yep.
Mighty Mo and Jerry.
So.
Yeah. We're in good hands. Nothing's gonna happen.
Well, got this, Captain. You have the ship in good hands.
Alrighty.
I just walk away in disarray.
It's just as well.
Alright, I guess let's go in this portal.
So you guys are going to line it up real quick and then pull all your items at the same time?
Yep.
Okay. I do want everyone to make a sleight of hand check that is attempting this. So Garrett, Edward, and Cordell.
Okay. Sleight of hand.
I'm gonna use the knack.
Okay. Yeah. So I feel like Cordell's a little early, but the other two time it enough, and you guys are all in sync. And you notice that the portal does stay open. And it's kind of, they follow in sync for a few, but if you feel like if you do sit there for a long enough time, eventually they might start to diverge again.
Gotta go in.
So you all run through?
Let's all go through.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, let me pull up. As you guys step through the portal, you appear standing on an eyeball in what looks to be a twisted and sick workshop. You can smell gears and gears turning, fire burning, and the smell of just ferrous in the air. As you look, you see a gnome artificer in the distance that is currently hammering away on what looks to be a 5-armed kind of metallic robot thing. And I'm going to use a quick restroom break, as you guys have landed within some kind of workshop. This is going to be Brett's new favorite character.
Okay.
What are we getting from here exactly?
We're
I
gonna
have
learn
no
more
idea.
about chronology, which is time. We're gonna learn about time magic.
Okay.
If Aquarius and Najira has it, then it
Mhm.
wouldn't be a bad idea to like get knowledge and info here and see.
Mhm.
And it seems like the city is like hidden by a portal of a weird mechanic, so we might learn and be able to even get access to some more magic items.
Mhm. Well, I'll
Yeah.
talk to the rest. I'm gonna go grab a little water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so is everybody back, or was it just me?
John stepped away for a second.
I had to chug like 2 things of water, so I'm like, oh, it's bathroom time. But at least we have this too. Oh yeah. Nothing better than a good crack of a can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, crack some cold ones.
Oh, also, I don't know if you guys remember. Do you remember the big flying metal space shark?
Roughly. Vaguely. We encountered it there just before we found the bar just past the edge of the universe.
Somewhere around then, yeah. But I don't recall if you remember the lore surrounding the myth.
Nope.
So, Dan, are you back? Dan the man.
Here.
Sweet. So, as you guys land within his workshop, I'm going to go ahead and throw your guys' tokens on the map I have.
Oh no.
Thanks, John. It's your fault.
What did I do?
Good
Man,
You're the
job, John.
captain.
It's not his fault, to be fair.
Oh, quit making him feel good.
As you guys all land in this factory, by the way, you'd probably see what looks to be currently visible about 6 to 10 other robots with varying numbers of arms. And some of them are gold, some of them are copper. They're just kind of all spread out. Maybe they work here at this factory or they're creations. But this individual sees you pop in as he's tinkering away. And he immediately looks at you and goes, I recognize your faces! You're the ones that took down my shark! That was my greatest creation!
Your what?
My shark! The Meg!
I don't know what shark you're talking about.
Mechanical shark that flies through space?
You might be
Space shark?
misplacing us.
Yeah, I mean, we've done a lot of stuff, but I don't remember the shark down.
I don't either.
Did we? I mean, we could
Yeah.
have.
We did.
But
This
it doesn't ring any bells.
Also,
We fought. I think it was a whale, or we shot down.
Oh, it wasn't that. It wasn't the HR shark, was it? The space thing that kept harassing us, telling us we were going to have to go to the HR department. Was it?
he looks at you all like, huh? And at the same time, he's like, also, where are all of you coming from? You are the second persons to come through to my shop from the middle of nowhere. You just blink into here like you own the place.
Wait.
We walked
That
through.
kid?
It's a feature. Really, it is.
It's a feature now. Interesting.
Said there's someone else who came here before us.
Yeah, some blue dude came in here dressed up like a cleric. He's talking about the moons, and he asked me some questions. I gave him a riddle because that's how I give my answers and my informations, my magics and my abilities. You solve a riddle, I help you out.
Ah, was the guy's name Aquarius?
Would you like to attempt a riddle?
Why the fuck not?
He'll give you an easy one for this one. If you drop me, I'm sure to crack. Give me a smile and I'll smile back. What am I?
Dumbass with a red hat.
Is that your final answer?
I don't know. With riddles? Straight answer.
Is him? You're answering him?
Yeah, I'll say him.
It's a mirror.
Really?
Okay. So, Edgar, you are correct, so you will get the answer. Edward, you have your maximum hit points reduced by 6.
What the fuck?
He's scared.
What, is for the rest of my life?
You're not sure till when. And Edgar, that is correct. He'll go, ding, 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 ding. Yes, it is indeed a mirror. His name was Aquarius. Also very peculiar you're coming here. As you probably watch one of the sort of robot figures stumble off of the upper balcony and land onto the ground next to him. Breaks into pieces, and he's going to whisk his finger, and you're going to watch it almost rewind time. That robot is going to go back up on top of the balcony and repair itself.
I don't know if I want to ask this dude any more questions. I don't know riddles.
Yeah.
Billy
the right
I
man
want
for
my
the job
ass to
there.
die
Edward
because I can't
Kenway.
answer a damn riddle.
Billabax has the answers, the magic, the powers, and the guidance. But it comes at a cost.
And that cost is one of your stupid riddles, right?
Indeed. It helps me understand reality. Even if I don't know the answer, I can typically find it.
Edgar, you're the one who understood the first riddle. You okay asking the questions?
I don't know. You're the captain.
I don't know riddles, though. You're talking to the wrong person.
We need your help.
Everyone comes to Billybax for help and assistance and guidance and more. I'm happy to indulge with you once more, as he walks over towards you, Edgar. I sense distress and strife in your life. Would you like to try again and make things right?
Yeah. Yes, I would.
Not a man of God or religion once more. Someone of arcane descendants and power galore. He'll say, a riddle for you. Do you accept?
Can I get some time? Like, is that the riddle?
No, 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 no. Do you accept to a riddle for your desire?
Well, I don't think we came all this way for nothing, so let's go for it.
Pronounced as one letter and written with three. Two letters there are, in two only in me. I'm double, I'm single, I'm black, blue, and gray. I read from both ends the same either way.
And I. Or just I.
Also B.
That is correct. As this riddle was a little bit more challenging. He flickers with energy for a moment and starts to levitate up into the air. Edgar, would you like to describe your new character?
What? Oh, we're doing this now? Okay.
Yes.
What?
Okay. Pull 'em up.
You kind of see as Edgar has his almost like he is reversed in time. Like he gets younger for a moment before everything speeds back up and he comes into his position as a new individual.
Let's see. So you will see a slimmer Edgar. More of a purple accent armor, but more adept to the arcane magic.
So I'll go ahead and drop him in there too.
So you went from Edgar to badass Edgar.
I was always badass, baby.
This kind of thing that Aquarius learned.
Would you like to know another riddle? Asking you there, Garrett.
Fine, the only way to move is forward.
I am born in fear, raised in truth, and I come to my own indeed. When comes a time that I'm called forth, I come to serve the cause of need. I'll paste it in too, because I butchered it. I am born in fear, raised in truth, and I come to my own indeed. When comes a time that I'm called forth, I come to serve the cause of need.
I'm glad you're good at riddles because I ain't got a clue.
I have zero. You know I have zero.
These are all ones that I solved, so I didn't think that they were too difficult, and I think they kind of fit the narrative. So.
Hey, Pat. You're talking to a dumbass.
No, you guys are smart.
Well,
No, I'm referring to me.
Also, Daniel friggin' snapped on the other one, like, immediately.
which one? The first or second one?
You snapped on both of them pretty good.
Can I say it, or do you want it? Garrett? I think I know the answer, at least.
I think Liz is still thinking. I broke Liz.exe.
Yeah, I'm just deciding to myself one time with that. Born fear.
I'm tempted to Google it, but
That's
I'm
my
not
own
prepared.
indeed. Comes the time that I'm called for, become serve the cause of need. Yeah, this is a shot in the dark here, but I'm thinking the answer is law.
That was a good one.
Unfortunately, buddy, that is incorrect. So you lose 3 maximum hit points.
The courage.
It is indeed courage.
Ah, come on.
How the fuck do you know this shit, Daniel?
Thinking.
So as you answer courage, Edgar, his eyes flare. And it's almost like a projection image that shows him coming into the lab, into this workshop. He asks these questions about something that can help him accelerate his own time, his own growth. And Billabax asks him a riddle, which he solves successfully, and gains the knowledge of an artifact that exists here in Mechanus. One that can accelerate someone's own time to maximize their growth and potential in a very short period.
That might be why he became so powerful with the moon so quickly. Is there any moons on this plane of existence?
No, you're not sure right now.
Okay.
That is a good question, though. He goes,
Yeah, I don't-
do you want to answer a riddle?
I
Oh man.
I wasn't asking you. I was asking my party. I'm done with the riddles.
Billabax will tell you. This individual came in here probably maybe a day ago. Recently.
There you go. But there's a chance he's still here.
There's a possibility.
You know, I got a question for you, but I'm not.
I might have an answer, or I can find one.
Yeah, but I ain't answering any damn riddles.
Oh.
How about this? If I'll ask this of Edgar, he's the smart one here. We can ask you any question we want. But we only do one final riddle.
Well, part of the answers that I can pull are dependent on the difficulty of riddle presented. And even if I don't necessarily know the answer to your question, sometimes a divine sense can tell me the answer based on the sacrifices that you all make.
But pretty much, we have, anytime we want to ask you something, you gotta give us a damn riddle.
Especially if he doesn't know the answer.
I was just gonna ask, how do we get out of here, but I'm not.
Oh, he points to the corner. The door's over there. But I will ask for some reparations for destroying my shark.
I didn't destroy your damn shark.
I witnessed cannon fire from your ship.
Well, we bought our ship.
Give me a deception check. Because he did not act. The shark didn't actually see you guys in particular.
Hold on.
And you guys were also boarded on a delivery ship, by the way, because it was with Elijah. He'll go.
That's right.
He'll go. That's athletics, but I'm just gonna add the modifier, which is
Oh,
plenty
sorry.
high. It's plenty high enough. He'll go. He'll go. Interesting. I guess it was some other ship. Maybe I'm mistaking your faces. I'll have to question myself a riddle. He's like, oh, okay. Maybe some other time.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have any other questions for Billy Bax?
No, I don't have any more questions for you. Now let's go find. You know what? I do have a question, but I don't want to ask it. I would like if Edgar's interested in asking it. If Aquarius was here a day ago, where is he at?
I'm not sure where the artifact is. Where it could be.
You can't see it?
You can ask your riddle.
I'm gonna let Edgar ask that. I'm not doing it. If he wants to. I'm not forcing him to do it.
I think in the meantime, he is going to cast his own spell. So if anybody has any other things that they would like to do to possibly stop or do anything kind of like that, he just looks like he's. You see him do a couple hand motions for a moment, and his eyes start to flare.
Wait, whoa. Why are we doing that?
What? What's going on?
Oh, I thought you were attacking me. I'm sorry.
You always this paranoid?
All new this. Yes. Have you seen our captain?
Fair enough.
Okay.
That made me
So,
laugh.
you said you can get almost any answer, correct?
Typically. Unless people have the shielding of their mind. Or protection from divination magics.
And I'm sure that guilds have that sort of magic.
You never
Or
know.
have you come across like that?
I have seen a couple people in the past that have protections from magics. There was once a man here a long time ago. A larger man, gray hair. He wore a suit of armor. I believe the individual said he helmed a guild. Was here a long time ago.
Really?
And
That's
he wore a necklace that protects his mind.
So if you wanted to find out about that individual, you can't do anything because he has a shielded mind.
Correct.
Oh, that was a question. I'm gonna ask a fucking riddle.
Well, that was something that I do recall. And you've answered some riddles, so I'll give you freebies.
What information was he looking for?
Oh, boy. I think it was something to do with the mono drones and the duo drones and the other drones, the auto drones. And how do they gain life? If it was something feasible for maybe people for his guilds or something along those lines, I can't recall. But it had something to do with the life of these auto drones.
You currently have it just general.
General. I believe it was general. I need everyone here to make a wisdom saving throw, though.
God damn it, Captain. It's your fault.
Oh, shit.
I mean, at least his specialty is not evocation magic.
Hey!
Wow, everybody passed except for Cordell. So, Cordell, you kind of feel this flicker in your mind, almost like you get a sudden realization. Like, oh. But that's not actually you thinking about something. He is going to go, you all have had some very interesting past couple of days, haven't you?
adventurers. We adventure.
Well, I can see you've had a run-in with some people you don't necessarily want to have run-ins with.
Specifically who?
These individuals that can rain seeds down on a land and destroy it in seconds.
That sounds like our boy Aquarius.
Hmm.
You told him the location of the artifact.
I don't think he was responsible.
To do with it.
Are you okay? Because it was definitely not Aquarius who attacked the planet.
And also, I think you have one more piece of information that you should probably look into.
And what's that?
There was that zombie sickness where you came from. I have met someone else that was under the effects of that spell. And I have reverted them back to before they were affected by it. His name was Najur, I believe.
Really?
Interesting.
Maybe that's why he's a wise ass. Maybe he didn't put his brain back to
Maybe.
the full portion.
Interesting, huh? Life is filled with so many wonders.
So you helped Najura get back to its old self.
Yes. I believe he came from a material plane called Yosura or Concordia. Something along those lines.
They sound familiar.
So I guess the big question is who's the person or people raining down seeds on that plane or any other planes?
Would you like to solve a riddle?
Yeah, go for it.
This is going to be the hardest one.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lewis.
Because this is information that is pretty far beyond. What is it that, given one, you'll either have two or none?
That's it.
Yep.
See the answers that is very little information.
Is that your answer?
No, I'm just saying I can see why it's harder because it's only like 2 lines for the other ones.
One, you have either two or none. A seed?
Is that your answer?
I don't want to answer.
Oh shit, I heard it. I heard him answer it.
I think of a seed because you're given a seed, and a seed can grow multiple things, but if you don't water it...
No, I'm not gonna take that answer.
Roll that dice. Roll that dice.
Edward, are you answering?
No, I'm just saying this is what I would think it would be.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think it is. I don't want to fucking answer it wrong and then lose all my damn life.
I think it's pretty obvious what the answer is. It's what he's been giving us the entire time we've been here.
A riddle.
A choice.
Is that your answer?
That's my answer. I'll take it. You need
I
dice.
need to not answer choice.
Yours. Life is full of choices, isn't it? And yours are about to become far more complex. You see his eyes flare. And you see a society of astral elves that live on a very, very distant planet. Not in this galaxy, far beyond the stars. They pray to this glowing star, this glowing energy of light. And you can see for moments the light starts to die in this star. They use their ships and they fly out to another plane of existence, rain down the seeds of destruction, and pull the energy up from that planet to feed back to their star, to once again give it life and light. He will say, there's not many astral elves in the world. Most of them that are from this area, where they're from. I believe that light that they pray to is called the light of Xarxis. A star filled of powerful magical capabilities. As all of you for a moment think about your Planeswalker amulet. An amulet that houses a little bit of energy of the light of Xarxis. As you guys are kind of looking into the life of these astral elves too, and seeing their society from a distance, you're looking into them. You can see the view cuts in, and it dives deeper and deeper and deeper. And you see like an empress astral elf wearing an elegant crown and long robes. And she seems to be looking at the light of Xarxis, this big star. And her eyes immediately cut and turn. And it's almost like she's staring at you all. And that's when you'll see the image that you're being shown fade out.
You know, we're gonna meet this Empress eventually. She's like, I've seen you in my mind. Remember me saying that, as it's gonna happen.
And Garrett, it's just like, falls back a bit and it's like, whoa! That was a lot.
Indeed it was. I also like that feeling of like, oh, we're watching somebody and they know that they're being watched. I think that's always interesting.
It's someone we clearly have met.
I don't think any of you have knowledge of this individual at this point.
But you know who might? There's two people I can think of. Either Aquarius, if he's still here, or B, a buzzkill.
That is fair.
Now, I have a non-character question, a non-D&D question.
Mm-hmm.
That seeding of dropping and filling that star or whatnot, was that in reference to that one Alien movie we got where this alien ships come down and steal all the Earth's water?
No, that's actually like pure Spelljammer D&D. That the Seeds of Destruction is literally this module for the Light of Xarxis.
Okay. Interesting. That was just my question. I was just curious.
Yeah, I didn't make up any of this part. That was actually something that I tied into the campaign.
Do you know what movie I'm talking about, right?
No, I was actually kind of leaning towards Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I can see that too. Now we just need Kurt Russell.
Yeah, I'm also thinking of I'm thinking of two instances. With the one that came to mind is Jimmy Neutron, one of the last episodes. That was essentially a game show question.
I haven't seen Jimmy
And,
in fucking years.
Well, I remember it was like Jimmy's dad who was like watching like Alien Cable and knew pretty much all the answers, and just called in to save the day.
So,
That's exactly what happened here.
with the knowledge
Oh,
that
but
you, with the knowledge you guys have, though, what would you guys like to do?
I say we look for Aquarius. If we're nearby him, I might as well look.
He will pull up a map for you all, because he's not a complete and total douche. So this is how this plane of existence is laid out. It's a series of flat cogs that are all connected. And I don't think you guys would have noticed it because you're indoors. You guys have been steadily rotating around the cog. But it's so big that you don't feel the immediate rotation. It's like a flat earther's wet dream.
Like,
this is a flat earther's wet dream with how big these cogs are. You don't notice you're actively moving until you're on the other side of the cog. So, you guys are currently in Delon Estin Oti, which is his single big cog on the far west side of Mechanus.
say that again, Pat.
Delon Estin Oti.
No, after that.
No, the other thing.
On the cog. On the cog.
It's a big cog.
It's a big cog. How hard are you? How hard?
So he could be on in any of these cogs, the small ones to the big ones.
I want everyone go ahead and make an intelligence check for me.
Good at that. Okay.
And that's why I showed that picture before, by the way.
Oh, I got a D20.
Oh, you got a nat 20. Okay, so yeah, that kind of overrules the -1 too. So I would assume Cordell and Edward, both of you kind of get the idea. I think it also makes sense with Edward being a pirate in this situation. It's like, if you had a super powerful artifact, where would you keep it?
Yeah.
Probably in the center of the plane, where all the protections lie, where you can guard it. Do you know necessarily exactly where it's at? No, but that might be a good start. So it gives you a good sort of indication of what direction to go, essentially.
Well, let's go to the center of the plane of the Flat Earth Society.
Wow, the flat earthers, the flat earthers.
Now, where would the center be? Would it be one of these dots? The only reason why I asked, because you have that arrow pointing out, like, I don't know if it's meant for the map to be bigger.
Oh no, this is literally one corner of the universe.
Oh, this is one corner. Oh.
Yeah, so this is one offshoot of the cog that it's essentially on a lower level, right? So the big center cog is on the highest elevation, and then you are on like a spindle that drops a level and then connects to these lower cogs on the southwest side. There's a section of Mechanus on each of the corners of the cog. So you guys are currently in this one. It's like its whole world. Do I have all of Mechanus planned? Not at all. Do I have an idea of how Mechanus works? Partially. So we'll see how it goes.
I say let's leave Santa Claus looking guy here, Mr. Billy Backs, and we'll go towards the center to find Aquarius.
It's so funny because I thought you guys were gonna fight this guy like a motherfucker.
Oh, you can fight? Wow. I didn't think it would be wise to fight him. You know, he pisses me off.
I was like, this man is so dead.
Well, the other problem is he probably, if we killed him, we would probably never got our answers.
There's things that can be killed and things that should be killed. You know, those are the differences.
Is he a should?
You don't know. That's a decision that once you make it, you'll find out later.
Well,
you're like, oh.
we're gonna find out later if we should have killed him or not when we probably get to the center area, because I have a feeling we're gonna see Mr. Billy Backs again.
That is a possibility. Yeah, so this is kind of what the cogs look like I showed before. They have buildings on them, and then they just have their own like little subsections of society. But some of them are huge to the point where it takes a full day for them to spin around.
How long will it take us to trek to the center?
If you step outside of the factory, you look up. First, roll a d20. That's important, because you guys do get the benefits of a moon. Oh my god. That's awesome. So as soon as you step outside, you watch as the moon flies into the air. This one looks to be the symbol of a counterspell. No magic can be cast when this moon is present, as if under the effects of an anti-magic field. So all of your magical items are no longer magical under the effects of this moon either. And this one is called nxsRaven.
You guys just want to rest for the evening?
Well, but here's the thing. It could actually be a good thing if we find Aquarius, because he can't do anything.
Yeah, but,
Neither can I.
Here,
yeah,
well,
we
it's
can't do
a
shit either.
stalemate.
And you know that Aquarius can snap his fingers and change the moon, and you're not sure if that's magical.
Yeah.
True.
I say we wait. We just sleep the night here, hang out with Santa Claus, and
You also see the big cog in the distance, and you'd probably assume it takes probably about 2 to 3 days to walk there.
yeah.
It's far. Very far.
Can we go back inside and ask him if there's any transportation?
You walk back inside, ask Billy Backs.
And
I don't have
we're not
anything
going-
to teleport you, and also I can't do anything right now. I think there's a moon or something.
You're telling me if we want to find this artifact, we have to walk to it.
Oh no, like you need it.
Do you normally walk everywhere, or do you fly normally? What's your mode of transportation?
We fly.
You fly. Goodness grief. Must be tough being you.
So I can't use any of the psionic abilities, or do those work?
Those are not spells, so you can't use those.
Okay.
Magic items are mundane now.
Okay, so I can use my psychic whispers then.
You can, yes.
Get my freebie in.
Cool.
That's only 1 hour, but hey, it's a freebie.
Oh, if you guys want to start walking, we can. We just got to make sure we at least have some sort of non-magical weapon on
We can still use some weapons, like I assume like revolver and shotgun. They just won't be magical, right?
Yeah, they just lose their magical properties.
Oh, okay, then we're fine then.
We're not completely defenseless.
Alright, then I say let's start walking towards the center.
Yeah, they just lose their magical property for the most part. I'm trying to shave a picture so we can have a better map.
But look, I'm as useful as Edward now. I'm kidding, Captain.
That's pretty
Okay.
good.
Are you?
That's pretty good though. That's a got him moment.
How to get inspiration.
Alrighty.
Got him. Oh, who's this one anyway? Copy image. Yeah, I'm getting a battle map. So as you guys are currently walking and heading in the direction, so you can increase elevation and make your direction towards the center cog. It takes about a day worth of walking, so I want you all to give me, and that's to get halfway. So go ahead and give me a survival check. As I try to make this battle map real quick. And the dog is struggling against me. Okay. Yeah, so you guys get towards the center cog. We'll say, for the sake of mapping goes, here on this one where the square is. And let me pull this battle map in. Because as soon as you guys get onto this cog, you see a couple of robots that are flying with blue and red lights flashing. Woo, 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 woo. They're like, we have detected inorganic, non-natural phenomenon in creatures that do not belong. And these creatures start flying in towards you. And they pull out some bows, and they pull out spears and swords, and they look like they're going to start glocking you down. So we're going to go ahead and roll for initiative. As I make the battle map.
Say I need the battle map.
Yeah, I'm making it.
Okay.
I is making it.
Clearly
I try.
first.
Boop, boop.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't know where we were going to get twos, so I didn't plan for this one.
So how do we fight without magic, Captain?
You told us all the freaking whites. So we're going for it now.
Punch him.
I want someone to roll the D8. Actually, no, let's do a D12. That sounds fun. Because this will be the CR additives for the creatures.
Where now? You want to get the honors?
Do I want the honors? You mean since I rolled like a 24 on the initiative? Go ahead and shoot him?
Yeah, just roll a D10 or a D12 there, Brett, and see.
Yeah.
Let's see how bad it is. How many arms are there?
Which one do you want? First you said a D8, then you said a D10, then you said a D12. Which one do you want?
Let's do a D12. That sounds great.
Alright.
That's a 4 anyway. Alright, let's do... I think 2 of these will be fine. I says. So, you see one big one with 5 arms come flying in, and then you see 2 other ones come flanking on either side of him in to the sitch. And they're like, remove non-natural material, and then they come whirling in like, and they look like similar things that he had in his lab, except they have more arms. So that is the penta, which is the big one, and these are the quads. So there's 2 quads and a penta. So, we'll roll for their initiative real quick. So Cordell, you are first.
Alrighty. Let's see. I am right there.
You're just gonna cream these guys so easily.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move one. Well, I'm not going to move because my token is locked.
Oh, my bait. It should just be naturally unlocked.
There we go. One. I'm going to move there. I feel threatened by this multi-legged critter, so I'm going to shoot him twice.
That hits. He's probably dead. Oh, he's almost dead.
Almost dead. All right, second attack.
That hits.
Get him
Now he's
up.
dead.
He is literally almost dead.
Literally almost dead.
Indeedy be.
All right, well, I have moved and I have shot. I will hold on to my reaction and bonus action until it's an appropriate time to use it.
Sounds good to me. Garrett.
Alright. Gonna get a second blade and shoot up road pentadome.
Okay. That does indeed hit.
Alright. No sneak.
Unfortunately, no, but he's probably dead. And he's indeed dead. He left oil on the cog.
Bonus action. I think I'm gonna do is Cordell, you plan to stay there?
Yeah. I'll hang out right here.
Alright. I'm gonna come here.
Don't mind if I hide behind you real quick.
Yeah. Hide behind Cordell.
How did I know that was coming?
4 years of Lewis hiding behind me during combat.
Go ahead and make a stealth check there, Garrett. Oh. Yeah, you hide behind them, they still see you. Yeah, you tuck behind him and you still feel like you see the flare of sensors off of these guys, and you see it kind of light you up around the corner, even behind him. So they know you are there, even if you are hidden.
Yeah, I see the lights kind of like that sensor thing from The Incredibles.
Yeah, it runs right along the floor, creates like a 3D map of the world. They know you're there.
Okay. Turn.
Alrighty. Baron Markov, Edgar.
Baron Markov.
Did you know that fighting montage in Game of Thrones where he's getting ready to fight?
Coming in?
Never seen Me and Myself and Irene?
Nope.
I'm educated. I'm gonna prep myself, throw some fists around, and I'm gonna use dodge. That's all I can do.
Fair. Okay.
And then I'll hide behind Cordell.
Perfect. So he's like, let's get to it, and then he walks away, and then just starts stretching and prepping behind Cordell. Alrighty, is that it?
Yeah.
That's awesome. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna take a multi-attack.
What?
He's gonna make 2 fist attacks at you, Cordell.
Of course he is, because he can't get to the 2 people hiding behind me.
That is a miss and a miss. That'll be his turn. And then this one is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 up here. And he is going to make 1 attack at each of you with his short bow. Because he gets 4 attacks with a short bow. So we missed. I think the only one he hit was the one that dodged. Yup. Oh my gosh. That's nuts. For a whopping 4 damage. That's gonna be that guy's turn. He really put a number on y'all. So.
I'm just gonna shoot the fucker.
Alrighty. Edward.
Do I get advantage because my party is somewhat next to me?
No advantage. You have to take a steady aim to get advantage. You do get sneak attack if you hit number 2.
If I hit number 2?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go at number 2 with advantage with steady aim.
Okay. Sounds good.
So turned on that. And
That misses, unfortunately.
okay. Oh, Cordell, you can kill him.
Alrighty, Cordell.
Alrighty. I'm going to switch aim to Quadrone number 2. First attack with the pistol.
Misses.
Wow. Second attack with the pistol.
Misses.
You're right next to him.
Alright. I'll just hang out here. I will continue being the pseudo tank.
The tank. Alright. Get it.
16 armor class. I'm the tank.
That's what these guys have. That's
No, and they're hiding behind me.
no, that's what the drones have. They're 16s too. Beep boop boop bop.
Like I gotta jump in here. You gotta run here. Zoom in. Gonna attack your psychic whispers. Melee at advantage.
Okay, go for it. I mean, if you hit, he's pretty much dead.
Just don't mess like we did.
That hits in sneak attack. Oh, he's definitely dead. I forgot. It's like 46. Oh my god, he's still alive.
So like bonus action.
Boner action.
Boner action.
Bonus action.
Offhand.
Where's Alec?
Misses.
Oh!
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, I got too greedy there. Yeah, it's gonna have to be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Baron.
Do the same thing that Captain's doing. Nothing.
Fair. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, 1 each at Miniman and 1 each at Cordell.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna use my reaction to.
You take 2 damage. There you go. If you want to use a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay. Other guy, he's just gonna load up. Since you used your reaction, he sees you like partially dodge it. He's just gonna roll 4 attacks at you. Short bow. 1, 2, 3. That's a 2, a 3, a 4, and a natural 20. How does that happen?
I have no idea.
There we
Can I
go.
use my uncanny dodge on that one?
No, you already used it.
Fuck.
1 reaction. Edward.
Do I still get sneak attack on?
2 you do. 2 looks like it's already almost dead though, so.
Do I get sneak attack on number 1 or no?
If you steady aim, yeah.
I'll steady aim on number 1.
Steady
Do I get
aim.
advantage?
Yeah, with steady aim you do, yep.
We will do it on number 5.
So advantage, blast. Hopefully you hit. Easy clap. That does hit, so you get sneak attack. This might just do it.
Okay, and then if I do that.
Yeah, wow, you just gone. You shoot him, you see sparks fly out of him, and then he falls into the distance and explodes.
Alright, cool.
All
I'll
right.
take another shot.
Cordell, you're gonna finish this guy off. We can do
All right, if I
expedited
hit him.
combat if you want to, because I mean he's got 1 HP. If you
Did I
want.
target him this time? Is he targeted?
What
the hell?
I don't see. No.
That'd probably be smart. The first watch.
Okay, I'll take the second watch.
Okay.
I'll take the last watch.
There's 4 watches. So
Okay, big-
3 for Baron.
Or Baron, or we're probably still gonna end up calling him Edgar.
Yeah. It's gonna take a
Yeah,
second.
whatever call me, just don't call me late.
We can call him Bredger.
Bread.
Bread.
Get that bread.
Hey, I got
Get that.
pizza.
Get that bread. So we'll do it the fun way. I want everyone to roll a d12 for their watch.
What?
The old school way.
Edgar for this.
You guys are in a hostile environment.
I rolled
Okay.
the average number of hit points.
Counter spell.
Fair. Yeah, funny enough, no one matched. So you guys get a full night's rest, and let's roll another d20 for that moon.
Cordell!
I got it. I got you. Don't worry. I'm gonna roll a 7.
That is a good number.
That's a good number. I'm gonna remember that.
We've had this one before. Chroma. All colors are shifted, and you are all affected with color blindness.
Hey, DM.
What's that?
Did you know what I have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Just wanted to know.
Just so you know. Just so I know. Gotcha.
Yeah. So you know.
So,
So cool.
you guys...
I didn't know that they made any races with dark vision in D&D.
Or without it. They make them without it still? I know, that's crazy.
Really? Yeah, that is crazy.
So,
What's up with that?
I didn't know they made those without dark vision. So, you guys are continuing your travel for this day to the center cog. So, if you guys are continuing, go ahead and make another survival check. Survival countdown. Doodle-doo-doo. Copyright strike.
My orange dice are letting me down tonight.
Better.
What's up with that? I'm rolling average.
So I'm gonna roll a d100.
I'll do it.
I want to make sure if I have this thing on here or not.
Yeah,
74.
it could be either really good or really bad.
This is your fault, David. You know, I'm gonna go over Captain. I'm gonna say I see the error my way. You've always been right.
What?
I'm gonna use a pocket watch on you.
I don't see
Wow.
you saying that ever.
What can I say? I've had to change my heart.
I know.
So I actually do.
I like new Markov better.
I forgot what they're
So
called. I
actually-
can't think of it. All right, we're gonna just pass it for now. It's like I can't think of what they're called. It's a construct, at least. There's not many of them.
So I actually do use an ability on you.
Yes, that is correct. That's what they are being.
So what does Pocket Watch do?
So it gives you a 1d8. If you get hit, you can use that 1d8 to heal.
Oh, thank you.
Is this it? Is this the one I want? Oh my god, it is. I can't believe I
fuck you.
found it. That's nutso. Well, okay, we're gonna see if you guys are gonna take the bait. So, as you guys are running, you are right before the ladder that climbs up to the center part of the city. And there is a very, very large, kind of like a Beyblade, like it's a circle spear creature that has a whole bunch of blades surrounding it. And this thing is currently rolling around the gear that you guys are on. And in the middle of the gear is what the ladder climbs up to the upper level. So you guys are essentially on the map that we have. Let's say you guys are here on the bottom. And this creature, I want the record in here, is currently rolling around the outskirts. And your goal is in the middle. That is what is going to allow you to climb up to the upper level. So, how would you all like to approach this? As this thing currently, I think it's pretty quick. It's very quick. It moves, and it's currently just rolling around the circle. Like, real quick, though.
Like, how long does it take to get around the cog?
So from Cordell to here is 100. It takes 6 seconds to get here and 6 seconds to get back.
So 12 seconds.
A little bit less. A little bit less.
How tall is this thing rolling around? Like how big?
It's about 10 feet tall.
Okay.
But it takes,
gonna...
I'll say 10 seconds for it to roll around the whole thing.
Well, first I'm gonna activate my ring of jumping,
which you can use now.
Yes.
Is there empty space for this cog?
For the cogs? Like those holes? Yes.
Yeah.
There's not really any sneaking capability because it's just a cog.
Yep. It's flat. And this guy is moving. He's booking it. He's cooking it.
Yeah, we're not going to outrun him. Unless we can somehow stop him.
Somebody could talk to him.
He'll probably kill us.
Eh,
That's this thing kept jumping over it.
We can just run past him.
maybe. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I think we go for it.
Go for it. Let's just see what he does.
Alright, so I'm just gonna try to like make sure I get a nice leap to get to the center area.
And then you'll start climbing up.
Probably gonna wait for the others first. But it'll probably at least give me a better place. Maybe we'll find something so everyone else can get here.
Okay. So since you guys are running, we'll do it like this. I want everyone to roll for initiative because this is going to be the order that they kind of go off in. This is the stack.
Fuck you.
Oh, he's only a 7. Don't worry.
Well, I guess I can always let you use the halfling.
Yeah, you can give him the halfling luck to reroll.
Yeah.
It is a check.
It's like the third time we got a 1 tonight.
Yeah, I'll let you reroll that, Edgar.
That's better. Oh, excuse me, sorry. So all of you guys are going to just book it, I'm assuming 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, yeah, 5, 10, 15. 20.
And if it comes close to me, I'm gonna jump.
So with your dash, you can jump and make it to the pole. That lets you climb up. But you won't be able to ascend the pole yet. That'll be your next turn. So essentially,
I'll wait.
for all of you, if all of you run and jump, you will have 1 turn of not being hit or injured by this creature. On its turn, you'll have 1 free round to get there, and then it will start damaging you once you're on the pole. So it's up to you guys. You assume you probably have to climb up about 50 to 60 feet to be on the next level, but once you're there, you'll pretty much be undercover, if that makes sense.
So I'm assuming using the pole is an action.
No, climbing is part of your movement. It uses your movement speed for climbing. So if you don't have a climb speed, it's half your walking speed. So I'm assuming everyone here has a climb speed of probably 15 feet, which is 30 with dash.
One of my mic is up to 25.
So
Unless I can try to cheat for some of it by using my jumping power to leap 25 feet.
We'll give you the initial jump, and then it'll kind of middle of the road it for the rest of it, so you'll be at the top the same speed as everyone else.
And then I can use my bonus to dash.
You could technically dash 3 times or twice, which gives you.
So I think that should give me enough to find the pole.
So yeah, you can get to the top of the pole in 1 round after you're on the pole. Everyone else is going to be 2 rounds to get to the top.
Well, thanks. They're going to have trouble getting up the pole. I always have trouble getting the pole up. Sorry.
So, well, we're not going to make anyone do athletic checks or anything like that. We'll just give you half climbing speed because this is meant to be climbed. So, if that's what you guys want,
Go for it.
4 of you, or you all run and jump and get onto the pole, and then it will attack you the first round. Then the next turn, Garrett would get to the top, and you all would be halfway up, and it would attack you again, and then you guys would be at the top. So it will get 2 rounds of dealing damage to everyone except for Garrett, and 1 round of doing damage to Garrett. That is the consequences that you guys are currently faced with by just running and jumping.
I don't like that idea. We're going to change that.
Okay.
Edward, Garrett, I'm assuming you can dash.
Yeah, I can use a dash.
Oh, actually, Edward will also be 1 round on the pole.
I'm guessing you're the only other person who can't dash as a bonus. Or, another action. I will make it easier for me and I'm going to twin cast haste on both.
Okay.
Who are you casting on?
Me and Cordell.
Okay. So now you all will only have to be on the pole for 1 turn.
Alright. Let's go for it then.
So you all will take 1 attack from this creature.
And I'll take half damage.
When we get to the pole.
Yeah, when we get to the pole.
So-
Let's go.
So for your turn on initiative, with the haste, you all run, dash, and go as fast as you can. The hasted people probably get to the pole first. So Cordell and Baron, you guys get to the pole first. And then Garrett jumps over all of you to the higher part of the pole and starts climbing it. At this point, you see this thing, and it spins and turns towards you all. And it's going to start helicoptering. I'm just fucking with you guys. It moves over here, and with its 1 attack, it will kind of lean forward off of the edge, and it is going to use a shrapnel blast. So you all will make dex saves while you're climbing. Oh boy, what the hell?
Can we do our deck save now?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, I'm trying to roll it, but it's not targeting you guys. What the hell? It is targeting you guys, but it's not rolling it. That rolled it for just Cordell. That's very strange.
Yeah. It's staying air. Active player not attracted.
Which one?
Me.
Hey, Baron, because you have to.
And all of us. All of sorry, because Cordell's not on the tracker either.
You all are in the tracker for me.
Yeah, I see everyone in the.
I see everyone in the combat tracker.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do a paste to me and Cordell is not working.
So let me fix this and I'll just re-put everybody in here. Oh, not Edgar. Edward, Garrett, Cordell. Try to do the haste again.
So good.
It's like it's so weird because everyone's in here. Okay, let me try this now. So this mofo. No. Edward. Garrett. Baron. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, now you all are in there. Let's see if the shrapnel blasts work now. There we go.
Ooh, not 20.
And you all have evasion, so you take 0 damage. Both of you got nat 20s.
Boom.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
great,
buddy,
because
let's
this is a
go.
lot of damage, too. Except you didn't have evasion on, so I'll take that off. And Garrett gets that off, too.
You should have an effect where you click on it and it does evasion automatically.
Yeah, you didn't have it on when I rolled it, but it's okay.
So do we take no damage?
You took no damage because you dodged. You probably rolled around the backside of the pole and it hit the pole in front of you, and you take no damage. And then on the following turn, you guys climb to the top, and you are at the center cog, and you have escaped the Gearkeeper construct creatively. So you guys are out of combat.
Wow. Nice. I like it.
So, as you guys are at the top of this, the center gear, you see it's not really like a city. It's just this big art that I have here that you guys have. It's just one big ring of a whole bunch of different cogs that sort of acts as the inner keeper for this sort of city. And in the center lies a big chamber that has a whole bunch of rings that are spinning around it.
I'm assuming that's where we want to go.
I think that's a good assumption.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So you guys walk down the big hallway, which this building is probably huge. We're talking 300 feet in diameter, probably, maybe larger. So you guys make your way over there, enter into the abode, and you see in the center of the chamber is a kind of a case, and the case is opened up, and there's nothing in it anymore. It's like a pedestal that has nothing on it. You see an individual off on the side of the room, and you probably catch the end of the conversation of, "I've tried making this work and it's not working. What do I have to do?" And you see one of the modrones, like one of the monodrones, is being like held up into the air
You can't.
and frozen in place by a blue individual that is a water genasi.
So
It's
Water
right off the
Genasi might get his
35
ass whooped.
I thought you were gonna say Aquarius.
It is Aquarius.
Oh,
It is Aquarius.
and we're gonna fight him right now.
We're about to hand him his ass back to him.
Wow.
That doesn't sound good. Why don't we question him first?
Fine.
We did question him, and he sent us back to Commander Buzzkill so that he could get ahead of us to here. I think Commander Buzzkill is guilty of stuff, and I think this guy's being a jackass about stuff, and he told us everything that he's been guilty of.
That's why we go talk to him now and try to get one
All
last thing out before we try to kill him.
All right, you're the captain. I think we should just go ahead and kill him, but you're the captain. We'll do
You
it the
sure?
wrong way first.
No, I take
Yeah,
it.
yeah. We'll
You think
we'll
we
do
should
it the
kill him?
wrong way first.
Do you think we should just shoot him?
I mean, I can, but
Well, let's take a team vote on this.
what does the diplomat of the party say? He's always
Alright.
telling me I need to talk more. Not everything requires violence. That goes against my nature, but I think I'm learning.
I'll say, Baron and Garrett, you tell us your thoughts.
I say what do I want to do. But I think we can all agree that this artifact is pretty strong. I don't know if I want Aquarius to have it.
Oh, we're not saying for him to have it. If we can persuade him out of it, I don't know.
Okay. Maybe.
Right? So at least we could at least try to like get it to stop this.
What we need to figure out? Do we want to go in guns blazing, or do we want to try to talk to him first?
Maybe we should talk to him first.
But
Okay.
just in case if you have any spells you want to like prepare to do any actions to ready yourself, then that's not a bad idea either.
I think
Alright.
it's a good idea.
So you guys are gonna prep your spells.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm
I
gonna
think it's a good idea.
Okay.
I think this is time to use
I'm gonna go.
my Sora tattoo, my false life.
I'm gonna go ahead and prepare
You can
something too.
Let's see. I have the thing here. Where's the thing?
So do you guys approach him?
Yeah.
As you guys prepare first your spells that you want to put on, and then you approach over to him, and he turns to you all. Well, if it wasn't you so soon. Very interesting.
Yeah, we're like a bad habit. We always turn up when you least expect us.
You sound like a terrible ex-girlfriend.
I'm not half as bad as the STD that she gave you.
Fair enough.
So,
Hey,
what you
you
working
got
on?
STD?
He was being contentious. Pretentious. Something along those lines.
Difficult.
Yeah, he's being
It's-
a pain in the ass.
It's in my nature.
You have to explain it to this guy every time.
Yeah. I mean, now I have to explain it to him. And believe me, when we go into combat, he hides behind me all the time. Can you believe that?
Ah, so you want me to kill him first if something ever happens between us?
Well,
Why
I
you
don't think
here?
there's
And that,
if ever.
not necessary.
I think it's just a matter of time. Because I think that you and I think we started off on the right foot, but I just think you're holding back on us there, Aquarius. And personally, I've been lied to by Commander Buzzkill. I've got a captain that likes to
You
charge
said
in and
Commander
fight.
Buzzkill.
And now I've got you holding back on me, and I've got a guy that hides behind me every time combat goes down. So I'm really not in a good mood at the moment. And you're fucking around with something because you sent us on a false trail so that you could get over here. So what gives there, brother?
Did I send you on a false trail?
Yes.
You see, and I'm being 100% honest, I haven't lied to you once. I've told you the truth of everything. Apparently, the people and information you have gathered at this point has been a fallacy.
Okay.
I don't have...
this place.
I didn't know of this place until recent research and divinations has led me here. Now that my god is back, I am able to commune again, if you must know, and this is the direction she has led me upon.
Yeah, nice goddess.
What was it, Daniel?
Is she a nice goddess?
Saloon is the best. The goddess of light and direction.
What is that? What you're trying to get?
Oh. The artifact here? He's going to pull open what looks to be a pocket watch. A nicer pocket watch. And it's ticking slowly. I can't seem to get it to work. So I'm going to have to deal a little bit more digging. And as he shows you this item, he's going to flip his wrist and you'll see it disappear.
That was the coolest thing ever. Can't do it again.
I'm not a petty street magician.
I didn't say you were petty. That was the coolest shit ever. I've never seen a captain, or this Gary guy that keeps hiding behind the Cordell. Do it.
It's called wrist pocket.
Is it like light of the hand where you hide it?
I hide it in a interdimensional pocket. For when I need it later.
That's what she said.
Also, this is no place to chat. He is going to raise his hands. Does everybody go willingly, or would you all like to make a wisdom saving throw?
What is he trying to do?
He might see. He seems to be
Whiskus.
pulling you into the effects of a spell.
I'll go willingly.
I'll go. You sound like a cool guy.
I'll go too. Why not?
Okay, Garrett.
Yeah, at least he got some protection right now.
Okay.
Hopefully.
He casts plane shift, but affecting all of you. And as soon as you guys are under the effects of the plane shift, it's like you're asleep. And all of a sudden, once you get to this new plane of existence, you wake up. It's a very similar place to where you've been before. He is sitting in the middle of the water, meditating. And you all are standing at the edge of the water watching. Welcome to the plane of dreams, where your imagination can become reality.
Imagine.
Imagine that.
Oh, and now that we're here, he stretches and he snaps his fingers. You're going to see the moon change in the sky. And it will be the moon of no magic.
Damn it. Asshole.
Yeah, well.
I'll just commit seppuku right now.
He goes, we don't have to fight. You are here, in this plane. I can answer your questions and send you on your way. You can wake from this dream and be where you need to be. But I think it's going to be a struggle for you. In a 2-on-1.
Why a 2 on 1.
I guess it'd be like 2.5 on 1.
I mean,
You're the half.
No, we're not here to fight.
That's not what you said. You said let's fight. That's what you told me to do.
Interesting.
I said go. Me and Cordell said go. You're like, yeah, let's do this.
No, I said let's talk to him first before we go guns blazing.
Isn't that what he said, Cordell?
Interesting.
I wanted to fight, and then y'all talked me out of fighting. He doesn't want to fight. Otherwise, we would have been fighting already.
Besides the point of all this, tell us what we need to know.
What do you mean?
Well, why did you put us in the stream for us to ask you questions? Why couldn't we just ask you where we were at?
Don't fight.
I have reasons for my own accord.
Why you nervous about Commander Buzzkill hearing you?
No, this is my own domain.
Oh no, correct. That's the reason why we're here, because out there he would have heard you.
No, because here I'm even more powerful. As he snaps his fingers again, he is going to make it a new moon you have not seen before. I need everyone... Actually, no. What is everybody's strength scores?
Oh, fuck. I'm dead.
yeah.
No,
You don't want to know.
I've
Wow.
got enough to know.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Wow. No one succeeds.
Except for me. I rolled a natural 20.
No, your strength score. I'm sorry, you wasted the 20.
you're really
I
gonna
didn't waste the
kill all
20.
of us?
This is the largest moon. Its presence, in its presence, the gravity is increased, causing any creature with a strength score of less than 15 to be under the effects of difficult terrain.
That ain't too bad.
That's not too bad. But
What's it called?
it is Terra Magnifica.
Magnifica.
He seems to be unaffected.
So, what?
He didn't skip the gym.
He didn't skip the gym. This is number 9.
So what do we need to ask?
I have no idea.
If we could start, we spoke to Commander Buckskirk again. We talked about you and your brother again.
And what kind of lies and filth did he spit at you?
I don't know if there are lies, but you can take it as you feel. It seems like he was regretting sending your brother through the place, or rather not sending him, like bringing him back. Seems like he had the option, but he promised. What's his brother's name again?
Triton. Triton.
Oh, Triton. Triton requested not to be brought back. Complete the mission. That's what he said.
That is a lie.
What's the truth then?
You don't know the true nature of Commander Buzzkirk, do you?
We know he's not what he seems to be on the outside.
Do you know
He's
what he
something
actually
darker.
is?
Something dark on the inside. We've seen
Okay.
he's like his exterior is a mirror of what he really is. Forget what
Interesting.
those goggles were we had.
He's gonna prestidigitate and show you what he actually looks like.
Yeah.
It's Cordell on a Sunday morning.
What?
Interesting.
I take exception to that. I'm a little more green.
Now, I don't know who he reports to, but it's someone not himself.
Yeah, he said he reports to himself.
And you believed him.
I would say I didn't believe him as I questioned him. I'm just going on based off what he told us.
What a child.
You're calling me the child. You're the one who had us to come in here to make you feel safer. Fight us on your own side. I don't know. Never mind.
There might be, do you feel that he's behind, the ships and, destroying, Yosera?
Why don't we, the 4 of us plus you, to make or 3.5 of us technically? Why don't we take a trip? Let's go on a little field trip, shall we? Let's go see Commander Buzzkills. He wanted to say hi to you anyways.
I need Garrett and Edward to make persuasion checks. Because Garrett, that was also a good question, Garrett.
What check was it?
Persuasion.
Okay, persuasion.
Which now I have to find the freaking
And I'm 100% knacking.
100% knacking. Straight knacking.
Can I do my lucky roll again?
You can if you would like.
Fuck me.
Garrett, he responds to you first. Empress Zadali is looking out for her own planet, her own people's survival. What she does to these peon planes of existence is beyond me and beyond my provisions.
Emperor Zadali.
Zadali.
Zadali. Who is she?
I don't know. Maybe there was someone else in your party. And someone else that's a part of Spelljammer Hall. Astral elves are pretty rare at this distance of the world.
Hey Cordell, you have pointy ears.
What do you mean talking?
Cordell's not an astral elf.
It's pointy ears.
That's racist.
Wow, you can't say that.
You can't say that.
Wow.
Kill him, Aquarius, he's racist.
I take it back.
Wow.
He's the first one to get steamrolled. I take it back.
I'm evil, but I'm not that evil. So what's your intentions with the statement?
There are 2 people on my hit list currently. The first one's Commander Buzzkirk, and the second one is a bigger fish in the sea, the Moonweaver.
Now is Empress Javali person the Moonweaver?
Oh, such simple questions. No. The Moonweaver is a god in her own right. And I will destroy her.
So if you want to take out Buzzkill, why haven't you already done it? He says he's a weak old man.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere, and he's low on the totem pole.
And so, just to be clear, the only reason you're going after Buzzkirk is if you're a Triton.
He took us in, and then he set us up to fail for his own selfish reasons.
And what are the selfish reasons?
Ask his boss.
We don't know who his boss is.
Then it sounds you have some investigating to do of your own.
Well, why don't you go back with us?
That's a waste of my time right now.
Oh, if you wanted to kill him, do it now.
I don't have to do that now. I have higher goals and focuses beyond your current prevail.
Sound just like a damn chatterbox to me.
And plus, eventually, you all will see the light and you'll take care of him for me.
What will you give us in a reward? We took up
Yeah.
Buzzkill for you.
I will spare you in the new world that I'm creating.
Yeah, that's the thing where I'm like weird, strange out because you can't just be doing this because of trying, right? Like, it's just free.
Oh, that's just for Buzzkirk. And all the other souls that he steals and wanders away. If you want the truth, you need to visit the sage of the ethereal plane.
Say to the ethereal plane. Well, then what I will ask you to do is when we fall back asleep, you drop us off there.
If that is what you would like, I can do that.
Alright,
We'll
so
go ask that question. And now let me ask you this. How will we be able to contact you or find you?
Just hope to dream about me.
Yeah. We'll be dreaming, all right.
Alright, so I'm just hoping that you have a legitimate reason and you're not just directing this anger, and which is understandable because I have tried to form an amulet. I was hoping you're not channeling your anger towards Buckirk when, like, sure, he does feel responsible, and he straight up told us he felt responsible for what happened, but it might not have been his intention. Well, that's why I want to find out.
Let's see the sage. If who's telling the truth here.
I will leave you with one parting bit of knowledge. When someone dies, their soul flows to the ethereal plane. Now, if their soul doesn't flow there, where else would it go?
Commander Buzzkill.
Those are the questions you need to ask.
Do I?
Do you believe him, Garrett? Go ahead and roll an insight.
I gotta be fair. Question both sides.
It's true. That's a pretty good roll.
Hacking.
Okay, that's a pretty good roll too, though. I'm gonna give you this little bit of knowledge. You've been studying him the whole time, and to your eyes, your insightfulness, he has not told a single lie.
I think Aquarius is telling the truth. Because I remember the first time we seen Buzzkill, he's hiding a deep secret he ain't telling anyone.
It's also one of those things, you can be a douche and not lie.
Yeah.
He's an honest douche.
Yeah. The thing is, the blonde next to Buzzkill, she knows his secrets.
Hard to say she knows everything, but definitely more than us.
Yes. So I say we go see the sage, then we may have a conversation with her.
I like it.
And then we make our next move from there.
Oh shit, do I have this picture? This picture is very important if we're going to this place. So he will go, and this is the end of the dream. I'll see you soon. As you all start to feel like you're coming to, like you're waking up from a dream, you jolt yourself awake. Do I have it? Come on, please. I want to... I don't have a picture currently, but I'll post it in Discord. You guys are currently standing outside what looks to be a red and white spiral lighthouse in the middle of the astral sea. Above the door of the lighthouse says the guiding light. The
You
door
just couldn't wait to bring Sage back, could you?
The door swings open, and you see a little blue person sitting behind a desk, wearing a tattered cloak. As this creature sort of opens his mouth, you see the flare of fire in his eyes, and you see a hand get placed right on his shoulder. You don't need to do that, Bobby. Everything is okay. It seems we have visitors. And you see this older man, gray hair. Looks like he could possibly hold meteors in his hands.
Oh, no.
Sounds like Edward needs to fight him.
Tapping this Bodak-like creature on the shoulder. And that's where we're going to pick it up next time.
Oh,
You said Bodak?
Oh,
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
I heard